Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. Before we start, just would like to highlight some main points about the webinar. You were automatically muted on entry, but if you have any questions or if you have any issues with the sound, you can write us in chat. All the questions you have regarding the webinar, we will address them at the end of the presentations of the presentation. The webinar is being recorded as well. The slides and the recording will be available to you after the webinar. We will be sending the materials to you. So I hope you can all hear me well. If you have any issues, just let me know and drop me a message in the chat. I believe we can start. As you know, the topic of this session is the Veeam Marketing Center platform and how it can help you as a VCSP partner to leverage ready-made and digital marketing content that is available in the Marketing Center. I will shortly introduce myself. My name is Madalina Bodrlo. I am a global channel marketing representative, part of the Veeam Marketing Concierge team, and I have joined Veeam about 2 years ago. And the Veeam Marketing Concierge team is a dedicated team of marketing professionals that are here to help you with the campaigns that you can launch through the Veeam Marketing Center platform. So we are guiding this kind of trainings, this sort of webinars. We can have sessions with you, individual sessions to help you find the content that is most suitable to you. And any question regarding Marketing Center, you can always reach out to us. So let's get started with our agenda for today. We will be looking into an overview at some key aspects regarding your marketing mix strategy as a VCSP, some of the first steps to take, some best practices, just some theoretical parts to support our practical approach later. Then we will have an overview of the Marketing Center, looking at its benefits and the type of content that you will find there. And then we will dive into the demo. I will show you how to set up your account and just take you step by step through all the steps needed to run successful campaigns. So that being said, let's jump into the first topic, and we have highlighted here some first steps for marketing for cloud and service providers. A first step would be to define the target market for your CSP solution. And when doing that, we recommend to start broad from macro level and then step by step identify your target on micro level. Eventually, you will be differentiating between two main personas to whom you will be addressing your solution. And it is very important to differentiate between these two personas because they both have different challenges and goals that they need to achieve. So technical decision makers, TDM as we call them, these are the IT directors, IT infrastructure managers. They have rather technical hands-on roles, and their responsibility is to drive how IT delivers service and evaluate a solution to ensure it is comprehensive and simple to deploy. And then we have executive decision makers, EDM. These are vice presidents, CIOs, CTOs, IT executives focused on business value and outcome. So they are the ones who need to improve existing IT infrastructure to meet business demands. And I strongly recommend you to access the ProPartner portal and check out there the document regarding Veeam Messaging Handbook, where you will have a detailed description of these key audiences and how to approach them. The next step in your marketing approach is to create a list of the pains your solution addresses. So what is important here to mention is that instead of pitching the product, you need to address the customer challenges, which can vary, again, depending who the decision maker is, maybe. So here the keywords and phrases that will emerge while you create this list, this will be a good base for the content in your marketing campaigns. And that takes us to the next step, creating a value proposition that is one high-level sentence and a few bullet points that describe the pain solved and benefits provided by your solution. And the process doesn't stop here. What I would also mention is that once you have set these things up, you need to create content that educates prospects to help them understand their problem and how you can help them solve it. And then you will need to keep your marketing engine going. That means you should consistently execute well-planned marketing that will help your solution stand out in a crowded field. And as you will see, in terms of educational marketing and helping you do continuous marketing campaigns, Marketing Center can help tremendously here. So once we get into the demo, you will see how Marketing Center can support you here and make the process easier. Before we jump into Marketing Center, I just want to outline some key points around the customer journey and the marketing mix strategy. You might have seen such an illustration before, but basically there are four main stages in a buyer's journey in B2B: attract, engage, convert, and close. And in each stage, there are some tactics that can be used for that specific stage. Now, an effective plan, an effective marketing plan, will ideally include a mix of both digital and print materials in each stage of the journey, as it's also highlighted here on the slide. The good news is that Veeam can support you in each stage of the journey. As our topic today is Marketing Center, you have here highlighted in green the types of assets that you will find on the Veeam Marketing Center platform. However, Veeam is able to support also with marketing activities outside the Marketing Center. So also for the assets that are here in white color. This includes, for example, financial support through the PMDF program dedicated mainly for our gold and platinum partners, so that you can go to market with a strong combination of marketing materials. So while today we will focus on Marketing Center assets, keep in mind and reach out to your Veeam partner manager or dedicated channel marketing specialist to receive support on other marketing activities such as events or telemarketing or anything else from this list. So as mentioned, our focus for today's Marketing Center. So at this point, we can move to the Marketing Center overview. What is Marketing Center? So you might already know, depending how familiar and how much you had the chance to explore the Marketing Center, but basically, Veeam Marketing Center offers key digital tactics that can help you grow your Veeam business. So some of the content and types of marketing assets you will find there refer to content syndication tools that can help you add Veeam content to your website and maintain up-to-date content on your website. Integrated campaigns that include a combination of social media campaigns on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, email templates, banners, co-branded documents, and as well online event kits for our Silver Plus partners, as well as many more others, as we will see later in the demo. So just to highlight the main benefits of using Veeam Marketing Center, first of all, the content that you will find there is ready-made. You do not have to worry about creating content from scratch anymore. You do not need to have a very, very thorough marketing or Veeam knowledge to create that content. You can start from there, and then although the content is ready made, it is also customizable. So it's flexible. You can adjust that existing content to your business needs, and that will save you a lot of time, while at the same time being able to keep your messaging. Then it's also about co-brandable materials. So a lot of the documents, banners, email templates that you find in Marketing Center, they contain your logo, and and your information, your contact details, link to your websites, and so on. And lastly, yeah, as already mentioned, it's very easy to use. So no technical, no marketing skills are required, and you can start doing marketing through Marketing Center pretty fast because of how easy it is to use. Okay, so now we can dive into the VCSP content that is available in Marketing Center. These are some dedicated market integrated marketing campaigns for VCSP partners that you will find in Marketing Center. And once we share the presentation with you, you will also find at the end a slide with each of this campaign and the link to it in Marketing Center and what you can find inside, in which languages it is available. So depending on the campaign, you can find them available, for example, in French, Italian, Czech, Turkish, Polish, and so on. So as mentioned, these are some of the dedicated campaigns for cloud and service providers. The first two in this list are dedicated for SMB, small and medium businesses, as your audience. Master data protection. So the first one, master data protection for your small business, is a rather educational campaign. It contains a very interesting infographic on mastering the 3 C's of data protection: cost, complexity, and capabilities. And there is also a co-branded white paper there with 5 reasons to switch your backup, how to, yeah, to stop relying on your legacy backup system. So this campaign is more educational. And then the next one, best backup for SMB, is looking at how at offering Veeam-powered services to address those 3 C's of data protection: to speed deployment, to reduce complexity, and help solve SMB customer challenges faster. The campaign is already pointing to some clear solutions, such as Veeam Cloud Connect and Veeam Backup for Microsoft Office 365, for which you have inside the campaign supporting documents. Next one is Beat Ransomware. This campaign is also revolving around a key document called Beat Ransomware: Education, Implementation, and Remediation with Veeam, that you can share with your customer. The focus here being, again, mainly education, but pointing out how Veeam backup technologies can help prevent, locate, and mitigate ransomware risks. Remote Workers Protection campaign is about protecting companies' mission-critical data, especially in remote working environments. MSP Backup, this campaign is designed for VCSP partners that are looking to deliver Veeam-powered managed backup and disaster recovery solutions. You will find there a landing page, for example, focusing on the benefits of managed backup and recovery. The call to action there being to get in touch with you, for the customers to get in touch with you to find out more. Backup and recovery services for Microsoft Office 365. I guess that does not require a lot of introduction. I believe it is focusing on the importance of the shared responsibility model and the need for a backup solution for Microsoft Office 365. You will find 3 important white papers there, all with different approaches on why a backup strategy for Microsoft Office 365 is essential. And last but not least, this very fresh campaign about BAS and DRAS and unlocking the strategic value of IT. This one is here to help you show your customers that BAS and DRAS, besides being strategies that organization of all sizes can leverage to protect their data, the true benefits emerge when IT professionals are freed up from redundant or emergency tasks, and they can really focus on meeting their business goals. And to support that, you will find in this campaign, besides their usual emails, banners, and social campaigns, an ebook and an infographic that you can share with potential customers. And we will focus on this campaign in our demo, and I will show you how it works. So this is an overview. There are many more other campaigns that you can use. This is just a summary of those VCSP dedicated campaigns, and we will show you in the in the demo where exactly you can find them in Marketing Center. Right, and right before the Marketing Center, I also would like to remind you that we have the website content syndication tool, which again is a great way in which you can add Veeam content to your website and generate leads. That page is being updated, and once it is updated by us, it is updated automatically on your website as well. So you can always be sure that you have the most up-to-date content on your website, and as how all the other assets in Marketing Center are designed, it can help you generate leads and follow up with your captured leads with the supporting documents. So this is just an overview of this website content syndication page that we have, which is dedicated for VCSPs, and I will show you in the Marketing Center exactly where you can find it, and you can find here a short list of what exactly it includes. So that being said, I believe we can now jump into the demo. Let me share my ProPartner portal. If you have any questions so far, please don't hesitate to add them in the chat, and we will discuss them at the very end. Okay, so now you should be able to see the ProPartner portal. Let me know if you're not able to see it. This is the homepage of the ProPartner portal, and you can access the Marketing Center from the left side of the screen, where you have a lot of other resources, not only marketing. And we invite you to explore all existing information about products, solutions, services, and so on. For the purpose of this webinar, I will focus on the marketing side, and then more exactly on the Marketing Center. Just wanted to mention also that here in graphics, besides the Veeam Pro Partner logos, you will find also this messaging handbook that I was mentioning earlier. That is very helpful in guiding you through the messaging, through the personas, to the key audience that you might want to reach out to. And then just a quick note also on Marketing Concierge. As mentioned, Marketing Concierge is our team that can help you support with marketing campaigns in Marketing Center. So feel free to access this page and schedule a one-to-one call with us, or you can write us here on the chat box. And you are always welcome to watch our previous recorded webinars on different topics on Marketing Center. So let me access the Marketing Center now, so we can go into the platform and check out the existing campaigns and how you can leverage them. So this is the homepage of the Marketing Center. Before going into the content itself, for those of you that haven't been very familiar with this, you will have here a list of recommended steps to follow when you first access the Marketing Center. They are not all mandatory to complete, so they don't impact your partner level. It's just a recommendation how you can go through the platform, how you can explore it. And the only step that is mandatory in the way that you need to complete it to be able to access and use the resources in Marketing Center is set up your account. So let me click on set up your account just to briefly show you how it works. The reason why this is necessary is that As mentioned, a lot of the content in Marketing Center, and one of the main benefits of Marketing Center is that you can co-brand the materials. That means that you can add your company name, your logo, the link to your website there, and the platform will automatically pull that information from these fields and then add them on the existing materials. So this is why it's needed in the beginning to complete this step so that the platform is able to use them for co-branding purposes. You have the company name here, the logo. This is a logo for bright backgrounds, and we strongly advise you to stick to the required image size when uploading the logo. Link to your website, a contact name, marketing contact name. This should ideally be a person who is in touch with clients, because this will appear as the main point of contact for your customers. Email address, phone number, link to your privacy policy, and then partner value proposition here. As you might remember from the first slides, we were mentioning that's one of the main steps that you should follow when creating a marketing strategy. You should have a value proposition, and here you have the chance to add that proposition, and this value proposition will be also used in some of the materials. It will be added automatically. So here you have the chance to explain how um, what makes your services unique on the market, and how these services are Veeam powered. This is actually the main, let's say, wording used, Veeam powered services, to describe your services supported by Veeam backup technology. And then one more logo for the dark backgrounds to be uploaded here. And once you're done with this, you click save, and you can continue exploring the content and the campaign. So let me go to integrated campaigns, and we'll have a view at those campaigns that we saw earlier in the slides, and a few more. So an integrated campaign is a combination of resources, email templates, co-branded documents, data sheets on a specific topic, right? And what you have here is a list of categories that you can choose from when you're searching for campaigns, and you will find campaigns that are suitable for you in each of these categories. So feel free to start with one. Maybe we'll go with backup and recovery. And here you will see all campaigns that are related to this topic. And you might already start seeing some campaigns that that were displayed earlier in the slides. The MSP backup campaign, backup and recovery services for Office 365, Veeam backup and replication as another campaign, and so on. If you want to search for specific, let's say, campaigns that are specifically designed for you as a VCSP partner, you have a few options. So for example, here on the left side, you can filter by campaigns by solution and select use cases for service providers. And that will show the list of use cases that you can use. So these are pretty much all the campaigns that we were showing earlier in the presentations. You can also use the search bar, for example. You can type service providers, and then again, pretty much the same campaigns will be shown to you, or VCSP. There are some keywords that can be used for let's say for this purpose. I think it's a good way to choose this category now and have an overview of these use cases. And all campaigns here, they work in the same way, right? I will take as an example, as mentioned, this very fresh campaign we have around BAS and DRAS. So let me click on it. And then what happens here, as mentioned, you have a combination of assets on this specific topic. You have some marketing tools and some sales tools as well. In the sales tools, you will find those assets I mentioned earlier. For this particular campaign, for example, you will find this co-branded infographic. that you can download and you can use on your website. You can share with yeah, with your potential customers, and you can use it as a promotional material. It highlights very well these 7 ways in which Baz and Draz build the value of IT in a very good visual way. Let me show you briefly how it looks. To share my Just give me 1 second. I'm having a small issue with the sharing button. Oh, I think you should be able to see that. And now it opened in Chrome, so you should be able to see the document. And let me know if you have issues with seeing it. Basically, okay, yeah, perfect. You see it. So here at the very end of the infographic, you have the logo. So that's also you can understand now how the co-branding works, and that's why it's needed to add your information at the beginning of yeah, when you start working with Marketing Center. Right. So that would be one example. And then here again in Sales Tools, you find this infographic. You have this more comprehensive white paper on unlocking the value of IT with some 5 chapters that can be used as a guideline. So feel free to download it and use it for promotional resources. And then in partner readiness, you will find also a scenario card that can be very useful, for example, for your sales team. And in general, that's how scenario cards are being designed for your sales team to use to respond some frequently asked questions in front of your customers. Of course, they are not meant to be shared with them with the customers. They are for your internal use to prepare your sales teams. So that would be with sales tools, and now I want to focus a bit on the marketing tools, where you have assets such as email templates, social campaigns, and banner ads that you can download. So let me start with showing you just briefly social media campaigns and then emails as well. We will not go into very much detail today, just for you to get an idea how this works. And then if you need additional support, you can contact us, the marketing concierge team. So for example, we have campaigns on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Let me take LinkedIn as an example. You have here the overview of a ready-made post. As mentioned, everything is ready for you. And you can activate this campaign directly from the platform by clicking on activate this campaign. And the only thing now here left to do is to authorize your account, meaning that you need to connect your LinkedIn account with this platform, so that the platform will know on which LinkedIn page to post. It works in the same way for Facebook and Twitter, so there is no difference. I will not go through the process right now, but once you click on authorize, you will go to LinkedIn, you will log in, and then you give the permission, and that's it. If you're the administrator of a company page, you will then be able to select the company page that you're administering and on which you would like to post, and that's it. The campaign will then be scheduled. And then you can manage all your posts from the scheduled post tab, meaning that you can edit the date and time when you want each post to be posted, or even change the content. So again, ready-made content, but also customizable, so that you can adjust it to your needs. And then one important thing to mention is that each post has a link. This link is taking you to a landing page. So if you click on this link, you will be redirected to this landing page. And yeah, actually, if a customer or someone who is visiting your website will click on that link, they will be redirected to this landing page, which is also co-branded with your logo and with your information. And this is where they can add their contact details in case they want, for example, to download these materials here. In this case, the infographics, and the infographic and the supporting ebook. So as you can see here, it's also co-branded with the name of your company and so on. You can easily go, um, yeah, go to to market with such resources. So that would be it with social campaigns. For banners, you can download these banners and use for different purposes. We have two sizes of banners. You can use this one on the right, for example, for email signatures, and then this one for website, for example. I will not go into details. It works as the co-branded document. Once you download it, it is co-branded with your logo. I will show you briefly the emails and how those work. For this campaign, we have two different emails promoting the infographic and the ebook. And you can schedule this campaign directly from this platform. So you have here the overview of the preview of the email. And once you click on customize and send, that will help you make adjustments to your email and to send it directly through the platform. So you are able to change the text here by clicking on this red square. This button will guide your contacts again to this landing page that we were looking at earlier, and we'll give them the chance to download the useful resources. And then from here, you can continue once you're done with the customizations. You can continue with using these steps to launch your campaign. I will not go into very much details right now, but the main tabs to look at is the content on which we are right now. In the settings tab, you can select the sender, which by default will be the name and email address that you added when you set up your account, but you can change it manually for each campaign. So the sender, what will appear as the sender of this email. Mailing list. Here you will upload the mailing list of your contacts to whom you want to send this campaign. And you can simply upload through this button an Excel file or a CSV file with at least with the information about your contacts, about the first name, last name, and email address. So that's the requirements, the minimum requirements, what the file should contain. You can send a test message to yourself to be sure everything looks fine before you send the actual email. And then when you're ready to go, you just go on schedule and send, select the date and time when you want to schedule this campaign. And that's it. The main or one of the important advantages as well is that after you have scheduled this campaign, you have access to reports. So you can see exactly who opened your email, who clicked, who unsubscribed. You will have a great idea of who of your contacts are interested in the information you send them, and you know on which of them you should focus later. Maybe send them an additional campaign of those from Marketing Center, give them a call, or or maybe change a bit the messaging to them. So that would be it on this sort of integrated campaign framework and the way it works. Um, as as mentioned, I would also like to show you quickly the content syndication tool. So content syndication, as you remember earlier, it's an opportunity for you to place Veeam content on your website. And we have several options here. For you as a cloud and service provider, we recommend this dedicated page, which is Veeam Data Protection. And I will not I will not go into it now, and I will just show you a preview of the current page, but it's very easy to implement. Once you click on it, you will get instructions, and you will get a list of iframe codes. There is an iframe code for several languages, and you just copy the iframe code corresponding to the language you're interested in. You give it to your website administrator, and he can place it on the website exactly where you want to have it. And that's how the page would look like. So this would be co-branded with your logo. And as mentioned, whenever we make any updates here, this will be updated automatically on your website as well. The page will be slightly updated soon, actually. It will contain more information, more detailed information, focusing also on Veeam Cloud Connect. Yeah, stay tuned for that. But you can you now know how to use it, and as mentioned, it is updated automatically whenever there are updates. Right. So also here you can collect leads. Again, that's a very, very good thing about Marketing Center, and we recommend you, especially for keeping your leads to yourself, to use the content syndication page instead of redirecting your customers that visit your website to not redirect them to veeam.com, and rather use this content syndication page, because once someone clicks on this button, for example, on your website, they will add their contact details, and these contact details will be saved in your Marketing Center account. You will receive a notification that someone submitted this form, and you can easily follow up with them. And this is the same, by the way, for email and social media campaigns. All those leads collected from there will be saved in your account, and you are the one who yeah, will own them and will be able to follow up with them. Right, and all the leads you can actually find on the very right side under Marketing Center, and then lead management. So if you want to check to see an overview of the leads that you acquired so far, you can find them here. And I would also like, as a last point, I would like to show you also the content library. That's just another way of searching for content. With the content library, you can have easily an overview of every type of marketing tactic in the platform. So I recommend to be sure that you have here in the filters selected all. And that will give you an overview of everything that's available, all types of materials. You can afterwards, of course, keep using the emails, the filters, depending on what you're looking for. But basically, you have here all banner ads on all topics, all co-branded documents, yeah, the content syndication pages, and so on. And here again, if you go to campaigns by solution, you are able to select use cases for service providers. So then for you as a service provider, you can see all types of assets related to, yeah, dedicated as as use case for service providers. And in case you're wondering if you can use if you can share all these materials here with your customers, the answer is yes. The only exception is, of course, these kind of documents for partners. So as mentioned earlier, scenario cards, they are meant for you to use them internally to prepare for frequently asked questions from your customers. So here, yeah, everything which is meant as scenario card documents for partners is meant for you, for partners, and to not be shared externally. Otherwise, yes, everything else has this purpose of you to share with customers. PowerPoint presentation, of course, you might see that some of them have in their title something that suggests that it's for Veeam partners only. So it will be written here, for example, this one, but it's always highlighted, so you will know which one is not meant to be shared externally. And then, yeah, although they are all meant for you to share externally, for white papers, for example, we always recommend to to maybe share them again how we usually share them, right? Through the landing pages we provide here, meaning by requesting a form submission before the white paper is being downloaded. So from this point of view, you can actually refer, yeah, to the landing page of each campaign, and those can be also used by you to collect form submission and to give your customers the possibility to download this specific white paper. Right. So I believe that would be it for an overview. As mentioned, you can always reach out to us or to the marketing concierge team if you have questions by going on this tab and email us or write us on chat. I would like to also quickly mention back to this presentation. The marketing bootcamp. So marketing bootcamp is an option you have in Marketing Center here. You can access on-demand webinars or live webinars to strengthen your marketing skills. The live webinars are happening um, every Wednesday. And you have here an overview of the upcoming session, so feel free to add them to your calendar if you want to strengthen your skills on this topic. And as mentioned, you can get in touch with us, with the Veeam Marketing Concierge team in different ways. So thank you for your time. I will now look in the Q&A section and see if there are any questions. Feel free to keep asking them while we answer. Yes, a good question regarding emails, if it's possible to send them independently and not through the platform. Yes, it is possible. So once you are editing your email uh, in um, in yeah, in Marketing Center, in the section where you can edit it, you also have a download button, and you can download that as an HTML or OFT file, and you can easily integrate it in your marketing system if you have another marketing automation tool and send it through there. Can you upload more than one logo? So unfortunately, right now not. You can upload. So we have two logos that need to be uploaded, just one for a dark background and one for a bright background, because depending on how the landing page looks, it might be needed to use one or the other. So if you want to use more than one logo, you will just need to add one logo, then you download or you use whatever resources you need to use, and then you upload your second logo, and then you use again the resources that you need. So that would be the alternative now. Looking at more questions to come. I have a question regarding resources for Portuguese partners as local branded documents in Portuguese language. I will look at that. Right now, I personally do not know of anything in plan regarding Portuguese content, but I will check internally and we'll get back offline. Hope that's okay. I'm still waiting 1 minute in case there are any questions, and if not, we can wrap it up. Right, then I guess no more questions. As mentioned, we will follow up with the presentation and the recording. You will also have access to a hand or yeah, to one slide in the appendix with this main campaigns, with this dedicated campaigns for cloud and service provider, what you have in each of them, which kind of infographics, which type of white papers and topics, and with the link to each of them in Marketing Center, so you can easily access them. Uh, you have the marketing concierge email address in the presentation as well, so feel free to reach out whenever you need help. So thank you very much, and wish you a good rest of the day and a good rest of the week. Thank you. Bye.